August 19th, 2024, a day that will go down in crypto history. A group of young scammers pulled off one of the biggest heists ever recorded. Known as the Heist, this plan was masterminded by Malone Lam, 20, Veer Chatal, aka Wiz, 18, John D. L. Serrano, aka Box, 21, Danish Khan, 22, Chen, age unknown. Their target? A single Genesis creditor, who would unknowingly lose $230 million in Bitcoin in a matter of minutes. This wasn't a complex hack. It was all about exploiting human nature and social engineering. The setup, staging the call. It started with a single call. Wiz, using a spoofed number to appear as Google support, contacted the victim. Calmly, he warned of suspicious activity on the victim's accounts, suggesting they urgently secure their information. Wiz then convinced the victim to share access details for their email, Apple, and even Gemini accounts. But that was only the beginning. Wiz's call was followed by a second call from Box, posing as a Gemini support representative. Box informed the victim that their account was under immediate attack. Sounding professional and direct, he directed the victim to reset their two-factor authentication, unknowingly giving the scammers access to critical security settings. In a final stroke, Box requested that the victim install AnyDesk, a remote access tool, claiming it would secure their assets. Believing this would protect their account, the victim allowed them full access to view sensitive files, including private keys. Executing the heist. The team now had everything they needed. With a few swift moves, the scammers initiated transfers from the victim's account, emptying it of 4,064 Bitcoin. The entire operation took mere minutes. As the Bitcoin funneled into their wallets, the group celebrated privately, recording themselves as they watched the millions accumulate.
Blockchain, it's on the blockchain.
Oh my god! Fucking way, nigga.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
They then quickly laundered the money through multiple exchanges, swapping Bitcoin into Litecoin, then Ethereum, and finally Monero to obscure the funds further. The laundered Bitcoin was broken into thousands of smaller transactions across different wallets, disguising the digital trail. Splitting the cash. By the time they finished laundering, the group had made millions. Most kept their share quiet, but Malone, a 20-year-old based in Los Angeles, started splurging immediately. He used the stolen funds to charter private jets, rent luxury cars, and throw massive parties at exclusive clubs. The club scene quickly noticed Malone's extravagant lifestyle. He would drop hundreds of thousands on bottle service alone, leaving up to $500,000 in a single night. DJ shoutouts, flashing lights, and his name on signs became routine. Even in LA, Malone's spending was legendary. Malone's lavish lifestyle. After relocating to Miami, Malone didn't hold back. With an enormous $10.5 million mansion, a full fleet of supercars, and designer wardrobes, Malone let his wealth do the talking. His car collection alone was worth millions and included Porsche 911 GT3 RS, Mansory Ferrari SF90, a blue Pagani Huayra Rolls-Royce Dawn, Lamborghini Urus. Malone's style extended beyond cars. His closet was packed with high-end fashion brands like Louis Vuitton and Givenchy, alongside custom-fitted diamond jewelry. His watch collection was valued at over $1 million, featuring encrusted Rolexes and Audemars Piguet watches. In clubs, he flaunted his wealth with gifts to strangers. He famously gave away 5 Hermes Birkin bags, valued at $100,000, to random women. TikTok star Sky Bree even received a bag, later posting that she didn't even like it. Keeping a low profile. While Malone went public with his wealth, the rest of the group remained under the radar. Wiz and Box avoided social media, trying to keep a low profile to stay off authorities' radars. But Malone's public lifestyle would soon lead to their downfall. The investigation. Authorities, along with blockchain analysts like ZachXBT, began noticing unusual transaction patterns tied to Malone's accounts. Despite the efforts to obscure the trail, his flashy purchases made tracing the laundered funds easier. Step by step, each piece of his lifestyle, from supercars to luxury properties, provided clues leading back to the stolen crypto. Investigators quickly linked his transactions to the original heist, uncovering the scam in detail. They soon identified Malone as the central figure and gathered evidence on the entire group. The FBI raid. By September 19th, the FBI had gathered enough to act. They raided Malone's mansion in Miami, arresting him and seizing millions in luxury assets. They uncovered everything: watches, cars, designer clothes, and roughly $9 million in Bitcoin. Authorities froze $500,000 in stolen funds and have since been auctioning off assets to compensate the victims. However, much of the cash spent on experiences and services, jets, club tabs, and gifts, will never be recovered. Crypto fame and internet myths. The heist quickly became infamous in crypto circles, with forums buzzing about the story. Malone and his crew achieved a kind of internet fame, where their actions were both vilified and romanticized by those fascinated with cybercrime. Fan pages and social media threads speculated wildly about the group, exaggerating details or guessing where the remaining members might be hiding. For a brief period, they were internet legends, demonstrating the high-stakes allure and risks of the crypto world. Conclusion. While most of the group remains under investigation, Malone's desire to flaunt his fortune led to the group's downfall. His heist-funded lifestyle became his undoing. With the trail exposed, the stolen millions may never be fully recovered, but the message is clear. Luxury and criminal gains are fleeting, and the law is relentless. In the end, the heist serves as a cautionary tale. The thrill of fast money and fame may seem invincible, but the consequences catch up, no matter how carefully you try to cover your tracks.